We're just weeks away from Season 9 and the 5-year anniversary of Sea of Thieves. To celebrate, I thought I would go undercover and take to the streets, well, ocean, and ask, okay, rude, ask one simple question to players. If you could change one thing about Sea of Thieves, what would it be? Now, while the answers might surprise you, someone actually, maybe, definitely reported me to Rare. Like for asking okay, more on that later. Let's just get to it. Okay, time to do this. Let me just serenade these guys real quick with the banjo, the ultimate sign of friendship in Sea of Thieves. All right.
If I could change one thing about SOT, what would it be? I mean, like, really, I feel like SOT in concept is just like a really great game. But I feel like if it was like redone, just like completely redone, but like the core concept and it like as a game, it'd be like the most fucking perfect game.
So the game is great, but we should rebuild it completely from the ground up. I mean, look, hey, that's not a wrong answer. I don't know if Rare is gonna like that one in particular. I would make it possible to upgrade ships, better cannons, more sails, etc. This man's talking about being able to upgrade your stats of your equipment over time. This is a super common critique of Sea of Thieves ever since day one. But this is what makes Sea of Thieves so special, is that a new player has the same stats mostly as a veteran 1,000 hour plus player. The only difference is knowledge and practice. So good answer. I just think that would be a different game than Sea of Thieves. Oh my God, it's Jack Sparrow. Jack, what do you got? Jack, hello. Anything? Got some more rum? More rum? Is that what you want? Private lobbies. Okay. That's something Rare is actually working on. Partners have access to some form of that, but there's no like gold or progression. But hopefully we see that released to the general public soon. Okay, we're out here in the Devil's Roar with this guy, so hit me with it. What would you change?
Okay, I would probably change it to where fucking, what is it? Yeah, the Devil's Roar actually has stuff to do, because there's sea forts and all that in the rest of the map, but there's like just nothing in this huge part of the map right here. So there really is no reason to be here, especially with volcanoes.
Okay, solid answer. But didn't I just find you here in the Devil's Roar?
If I could change
like
one thing. Yeah,
are you a narc?
You a narc?
I would say like more ships and but ability to have more people. More ships and servers.
More ships per server. This is a great answer, but a bit of a complicated one. So Sea of Thieves currently has 5 ships per server, but it can technically handle a max of 6. But with the Hourglass invasions, whenever a ship invades, it does technically go up to 6 temporarily. But after that battle ends, the loser is kicked from the server, bringing it back down to 5. So technically, we could go back up to 6 only if the servers could temporarily handle an Hourglass invasion, pushing it to 7 temporarily. And that one, I'm not so sure.
Also, actually, hold on. Another good one would be better motivation to fight people. Because honestly, I hate fights where it's just like you chase people for like 2 hours and then it's like 5 minutes of fighting.
There's a lot of things I would change, man. Hot Boy said he'd like a bigger map and more ships.
Bigger map and more ships. Well, we've heard that one.
I think if I could change anything, I'd want more like darker cosmetics and stuff instead of all the cartoony, funny stuff they have. And it's not even the cartoon aspect, it's just the too colorful and everything. I want dark stuff. I want to feel like you're sneaking and stealing and all that, you know? Not going to a party and having cake.
Edgier cosmetics. Okay, I'm with you. That sounds rad. Let's do it. This man's just straight up ignoring my question. Okay, well, you did this to yourself. You saw nothing. Except great content over at twitch.tv/blurbs, where I'm live with Sea of Thieves every weekday and most weekends, and you should definitely follow and come hang out with us.
I guess one thing I would have changed is the speed of progression, like the emissary grades. It would be nicer to get a little bit faster sometimes. Let's say for Reapers, it's a little too slow.
Faster progression. Back in my day, we didn't even have him.
I think it would have to be probably just like how dark the sea is sometimes. Maybe some way to like light it up a little bit more. You know, like when you're under the water.
Oh my God, yes. This game is entirely too dark. The fire shader alone, when you have fire on your boat, you may as well be walking in pitch
thanks.
blackness. I don't care if that is a realistic effect. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. This game is too dark. Hey, how's it going? If you could change one thing about Sea of Thieves, what would it be? Add drugs. Okay, moving on. Actually, you know what? There's some buried treasure right here. Help yourself. Okay, time to ask this crew the question. Little jam session? I'm in for it. This is great. Pulling out the grog, just hanging out, having a good time. This is honestly the exact kind of vibe that Sea of Thieves is all about. Okay, this fella seems a little busy sinking a ship. If you could change one thing about Sea of Thieves, what would it be?
Let's see, what would I change? I think I would change how easy it is to run away into the Red Sea and get away from people. It's quite annoying.
Also changed trolling sloops.
We're not trolling you, dude. It's called Sea of Thieves. We're a reaper. You have an emissary.
Oh no, one little bitty ship that's just trying to get this curse, the sunken sorrow curse. Wasted 50 doubloons, thank you.
You're welcome. Have fun on the ferry.
Got your username. That's all I needed.
Whoa, 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 whoa. You got both our usernames?
ITC,
What are
IB,
you-
and Blurbs. Got them both. Cool.
I think he was threatening us in some way.
Okay, sorry, Rare. I might have a report headed your way for asking a question. Oh boy. Well, you know, today we met almost every different type of player in Sea of Thieves, and it just wouldn't be right without at least one report or hackization. Thanks for watching.